Channel mascots are pretty cool and make your YouTube channel a very recognizable thing. There's Cow Unit Productions with the Cow Unit. There's BNSF 1458 with BNSF 1458. There's PetsyFan19 who uses this astounding design right here. And then there's me, who currently uses characters. Funny enough, this one's above my setup right now. Funny. One thing that you probably noticed is that the last three I noted use something like a locomotive or something that relates to trains. And then there's me, who uses something that doesn't really relate to trains. It's not super rare for this to happen, but it's not common either. But what this video actually is just pretty much the history of all my mascots and pretty much the introduction. Now, my channel was more or less unrecognizable for a time, somewhat, I guess. So to become recognizable and also stand out, I went for a mascot. Now, as aforementioned, everyone has a mascot or something that makes their channel recognizable and somewhat stands out. I didn't have one until about a year ago, so the introduction of mine and also standing out is actually pretty new compared to others. Anyway, let me actually get into the actual mascots. So, I actually have multiple. That's completely different from everyone else, where they at least have one. I have, I don't know the number, but there's a lot. Now, my first mascot was actually the Charger, and not just any ordinary Charger. It was a character. Now, I already went over this in the previous video explaining why I even have these characters in the first place, so I'm really just gonna point form it for you. So, these characters that I have now, the human characters, were actually supposed to be the original characters that I was supposed to have for a series. However, I was not good at animating, so I just took the characteristics, put it in the Charger, and bam. So what you have is my first mascot. This is Rex, the Charger. I'm not going to provide any context, I don't want this to be too long. Anyhow, this character only appeared in the Charger series, which I don't know why I'm on season 4 for that, and Moments in the Rail Industry about halfway through 2023. He was a pretty cool character and admired by a lot of people, which surprised me because this is considered a train face, even though it's my own character. I don't care. However, one thing in the background was happening. If you didn't know, aside from my passion for trains, I'm also an artist. And I have an art wall. However, as that art wall began to grow and grow with more and more characters and also my artistry improving over time, I started to think, what if I actually try this time? What if I actually bring these characters to my channel? And so I did. December 2023 was the last time you'd see the Charger Rex in the Moments in the Rail Industry videos, and I did it in a very interesting way. Sup guys, welcome back to the last This is where it began. Our first human character was Maylee Morrison. However, in Moments in the Rail Industry of September 2024, she looks like this now. Why did I change her? Well, I'll get to that. So, Maylee was the first character to appear in Moments in the Rail Industry, or in general, just my channel, and it marked the transition between the Charger era, sort of, and the now human era, which is just the characters I have on my wall. Days later, two more characters were introduced, Rex and Nyx. Yes, that's the same Rex I took the characteristics from and made Rex the Charger, which is no longer going to be seen. And eventually, even more characters would be introduced. As of the making of this video, there are a decent amount that have appeared in videos. There's Rex, Maylee, Jana, Vaishnavi, Nyx, and finally Zakara. Zakara is rather new, only being finished about a week ago and being digitized about a couple days ago. There were others, but they are not ready yet, and I'm also not done. I have a total of 27 characters to do. Anyways, with Moments in the Rail Industry and some videos now having these characters, The designs of some characters eventually did change, Rex and Melee in particular. Rex's initial design was pretty cool, and actually I would have kept it if the eyes weren't painfully huge. That was actually my art style before I was sort of forced to change it. A lot of people actually told me you should probably downsize the eyes, and I did see that as an actual appeal because, well, they're quite big. And thus, Rex became this very interesting design of primarily black, purple, and yellow. This design is actually Janna's design, however, if you didn't know, Melee, Janna, and Rex are all siblings, so I decided I'm just gonna match them all because why not, they're siblings. It's also why they're on my banner right now. It's kinda funny. Melee's design for the most part was pretty okay, however I started to dislike it, so I changed it to the aforementioned black, purple, and yellow, and thus she looks like this. I actually didn't change much, all I did was really change the design, aside from the head. Anyways, as more and more characters started appearing, I sorta had to schedule them. It was a difficult task because scheduling them kinda ended up not working out. But there were brief times where a character would take over a specific month or maybe some couple weeks. Now Rex is the main mascot, appearing in a majority of videos or maybe thumbnails, but some examples are Vaishnavi taking over in March, Rex taking over in June and July, and in the rarest of occasions, you'll have a video that is just about them. That's, let's say, a Vine video that is repeated but with the characters instead. This video was something. But this is pretty much how I stand out in YouTube, or at least the train side of YouTube. Having multiple different mascots is pretty cool at times because you can have little skits inside of videos, for instance, moments in the rail industry. Oh, would you look at that? I'm in a video after 10 months. The last time I was here, it was December of 2023. And of course I look completely different from then, but yeah, that's pretty... Can you shut up and do the video for 10 minutes, Melee? Stop talking about yourself. Since when did he become so bossy? Anyways, I should probably begin this actual video instead of talking about myself. On July 19th, hey Rex, I'm back from my vacation. You're back now? I thought you said you'd be back in September. Well, I kinda cut it short. I was getting bored and I wanted to come back and do videos. What, now? Like, right now? Yes, right now. I want to do the video that you're doing right now. But I'm already doing the video. I don't care! It's my turn. Fine. Here's the script. Where are we? July 19th. Anyways, those are some examples of little skits being interjected in actual videos. It's pretty fun doing that. But yeah, this is something that people are starting to know me for. My very interesting characters. And again, this is only a fraction of what I have. So down the line, more and more characters will appear until I have all of them, which I don't know how long that's gonna take. But eventually it will happen. Anyways, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this. Thanks for watching and see ya.